everybody. Welcome to the Not a Nobody podcast. This is actually our first live podcast episode on YouTube, so this is going to be interesting. I am actually here with Cosmitto. He is a gaming YouTuber. He does horror games. He does EXE games. He pretty much does everything.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He's been doing YouTube for a while. He's at almost 53,000 subscribers. I had those videos back then where all those Sonic EXE videos that got like 4 or 5 million views apiece.
Dude, I don't even know where those came from. I would just sit there. I think it happened. I was like 8 years ago, and I uploaded it without editing because for some reason I thought, you know what? It's an EXE game. It's a horror game. I don't got to edit nothing. I want everybody to see the full thing. And I think it was 27 minutes because it was a Tales doll video, and that got like 12 million views, and it spiked up my content ridiculously just because of that.
Yeah, this dude has like absurd amount of views on most of his videos. 52,700 subscribers, and let's see, he's got a ton of videos that he had put on his channel a while back. You know,
How long was it? 8 years ago?
you started your channel 8 years ago.
What?
When it was the Super Gamer Jock.
Oh God, that game or that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, Super Gamer Jock. I don't know where it came from. I think it was just mainly because Super Gamer was just kind of Mario, basically. That's really where it came from, the Super Mario. And the jock part was more of like a sport thing. Like, I like doing the sports, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I thought to myself, okay, what's the best way to come up with a gamer name? But then again, I didn't really like the gamer names because I didn't want to just stick to one thing. I wanted to change the name where it made more sense.
Yeah. Look at this.
What, with the views?
Tails Doll, 12 million views 6 years ago. We got Sonic versus Sonic. Sonic.exe round 2 was 12 million. Most of your videos that the super duper I guess high EXE games were all
Yeah, for some reason the EXE content was just I don't know what gets them going about that. Basically because sort of for the people that don't know what an EXE is, it's basically like your hero, like your cartoon hero or whatever it is, basically becomes evil, corrupted by this demon-possessed monster, and goes on this annihilation spree, like devouring their friends of their choice. And most of the time, you do end up losing the game regardless. Like, that's just canon. That's just how it's supposed to be, how the creators make it. And oftentimes, you actually do get away, and, you cure that evil person. I don't know what gets people, so crazy about it, but it's interesting to me. I find it wild. There was the most popular ones are Sonic EXEs because everybody loves watching Sonic go berserk, which is interesting for me. I don't know where it came from. I don't know.
Well, your game that I've seen you play a lot lately is that one where it's kind of like Dance Dance Revolution, but it's
Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah, it's that whole thing where he always gets really, really, really annoyed.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
When he loses at the game, because it's
he's
he's doing so good, and then out of nowhere, the computer's just no. Nope.
Yeah, so if you don't know what Friday Night Funkin' is, it's basically like Dance Dance Revolution, and if anybody ever played Guitar Hero, it's almost similar like that, but you just got the arrow keys in your fingers. You got WASD on the keyboard, and then the arrow keys on the keyboard, and you have to press a certain amount of beats in order to win, and you have this life bar in the bottom, and sometimes characters, depending on how the creator makes the song, if the bot hits the notes, it could actually make your life bar smaller and smaller. But if you miss the life bar, or if you miss the arrows, you actually lose life. So your job is to actually outbeat the rapper. So it's cool. It's like a freestyle battle, which is what I like about it.
Yeah, it's crazy because you started your channel about, what was it, 8 years ago?
Yeah.
And then
actually
rebranded 4 years ago.
To be fair, I did have a lot other videos, and this is actually for people that don't even know. I was deleting some videos a long time ago because of the Super Gamer Jock. I got rid of Super Gamer Jock because it was just so annoying, because every time I typed Cosmitto in, Super Gamer Jock videos would come up and people wouldn't know what it means. Like, they didn't understand it. So I got rid of all that. And it was just because originally my Super Gamer Jock account was linked with Cosmitto because I changed it. And because of YouTube settings back then, nobody really knew how to change that except just change your username. And I came up with Cosmitto because it's more of like a, it's Latin for family, unite, come together. That was mainly what my channel wanted to be, just to have people come together and just watch videos.
So recently, I also came in contact with this with my original YouTube channel I had. You had a problem with somebody that took your handle on YouTube, and anytime it went from Cosmitto, it went straight to this one guy's video.
That's a good topic because that one that's a really good topic, dude, because that sucked. That absolutely. So basically, YouTube had this idea where you can have a handle. It's at Cosmitto Gaming or at Cosmittos or at Not Nobody Podcast. And what happened is there was this username that I had called Cosmitto. It was Cosmittos with an S. And at the time, when people would type my name in, you would click on the channel, you would go to the channel, but when you would refresh it, it would take you to this random guy that would, it's not even like creative content. Like what?
Yeah, it was like one video that had like 1 million views on it, and the guy he hadn't uploaded a video for like 5 years.
Yeah, what made that channel specifically popular was because when you looked at I thought it was a bot at first, but it was an actual person. It was an actual person's channel. The guy's got like 30,000 subscribers, and I think what made it do was there was a video of him slipping.
Yeah,
it was just him slipping out he was in a robe and he goes out and gets this newspaper and he slips and falls and he uploads it on YouTube. And this guy somehow gets my link to my handle. I found out what the problem was. When I have to go to my settings on the YouTube customization section, you have to go to settings, and my user link was copying his. So I found out my custom link that I made way back when, he made it. He made his account, but because basically it was like youtube.com/Cosmittos. That was his end link. Yeah. I was sending people his way by mistake for the last God knows how long I was doing that for.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because I did the same thing.
Thought he was a hacker.
No, you kind of did the same thing with my channel where when I actually was uploading fitness content onto my channel, it was... it was Fit Instinct, but Fit Instinct was already a channel where this lady was a personal trainer and she was doing her own thing.
Yeah.
I was sending people to her channel, and she went from like 800 subs to like 4,000 subs in a matter of like a month because I was sending people her way instead of having people come to me. So it was like, why? What am I doing wrong? And then I figured it out. So I switched it. And then that channel unfortunately got terminated because apparently I posted something people didn't like, so they all mass reported it. So I was like,
But they reported it?
Yeah, they reported it because they didn't like the video I made about a fitness influencer named Chris Bumstead in regards to me. I said he's a big guy versus me who's tiny compared to
Sounds
him.
like a Dr. Disrespect and Tyler One Met thing.
Yeah, but it's like I was giving him respect, It got over 105,000 views and gave me a ton of subs.
Yeah.
But at the
you were complimenting him, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was my most viral video on YouTube, and I was just complimenting the guy, being nice, and then it backfired. So
yeah, I'm sorry.
I deleted that channel, started Not a Nobody podcast. It was different. I had a logo that I had made at first. I've had to rebrand 3 different times because...
God, that just sounds stressful. I don't even know how you put up with that.
For reasons.
Yeah.
I've had to rebrand my Not a Nobody podcast 3 times because somebody said it was too purple. Somebody said it... Yeah,
purple? What's purple?
See how my logo up in the top is purple? It's
that's so
too purple.
That is so corny. Just because that doesn't mean it's fine. It's fine.
It's too purple.
It's purple.
But
I'm looking at it. It's not even an issue.
Yeah, that's the thing.
People are going to see it on the screen too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
They'll see it on the green screen, and it was too purple, or it was too yellow. So what I decided to do was make it blue and white. So the top layer is blue, the bottom layer is white. And it's, me personally, I think it's a lot more simplistic than, my original one. That's
yeah.
It's so much more simple. It's so much more simple.
I saw that.
It's like the attention span of people nowadays, not to insult anybody who actually has a low attention span.
No, you could say it. Everybody, I mean...
It's like nobody wants to view a video that's 4 hours long.
They don't. It has to be like 30 seconds or like maybe even less than
seconds. Well, the first 30 seconds you have to catch somebody's eye. You have to get them hooked.
You have to hit them with what a Mr. Beast does. He's like, I got a challenge for you, or I am stuck in this prison. I am going to drop $10 million on the ground. Like it's
like, I'm stuck in this prison for 24 hours. If I can escape, I'm giving this person $10,000. Or
that's the hook right there.
Yeah, last person take their hand off a Lamborghini gets it. Like, does it look like me personally? I can afford a Lamborghini, maybe in the future, but. Do I want to spend that much money on the Lamborghini and then pay the taxes and the gas prices and all of that with today's society and today's economy? No, I'm sorry. I'd rather spend it on my wedding.
Congratulations on your wedding, by the way.
Thank you very much. We get married at March 16th of 2024, so that's nice. I actually leave on Thursday of this up-and-coming week to go to Hawaii for 2 weeks for vacation.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Bring me back one of those Honolulu,
the hula skirts.
The hula skirts, yeah. Bring me back one of those.
Yeah, it's different because it's like, you never thought you'd ever get there, but yet you do.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like right now yet. Yeah. I mean, with me and my girl, like I just been with her I've been with her for a while. But I've definitely thought about it. I've definitely thought about saying, like, you've done a lot for me in this year, because I was in a pretty bad spot. But last year was pretty messy for me, and meeting Julia really, really changed my perspective on things. Really mellowed me out. Really, I'm not the talking type no more. I used to be like super energetic and super like hype. Like I remember back when I was like 18 and 19. I mean, obviously when you're like that age, you have high energy and stuff like that. But I mean, even then, some people that are like, how old is Logan Paul? How old are the Paul brothers?
26.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're like in their late 20s. Yeah, or I thought they were like 30 something.
Mid to late 20s.
Like, because I gotta look up like how old, just for an example. Because the ages definitely have an impact on like how you are, or like not even like, oh, he's 28 years old. So exactly, like he's I've watched certain videos of him, and
Jake Paul's 26.
Yeah, so and I've watched Logan mellow out, and Jake he's still got high energy. Logan's been he's in WWE now, I think.
Yeah, so Logan is in WWE. He has Prime with KSI. See, here's the thing.
They don't got beef anymore.
Paul doesn't have beef with anybody. He just does his own thing. He's an entrepreneur. Jake Paul has that self-centered, righteous, attitude about him that makes people not like who he is as a person.
It's called I'm not going to say anything like crazy about it. I will say that like sometimes people need a good reality check depending on like who you are as a person.
Well, he got a reality check. He said he was going to beat Tommy Fury, and he
he lost that fight. He lost that fight. Oh man, I don't mean to talk so much bad about. It's not even a bad thing. It's the truth. What, Castle Crashers or something like that?
Yeah.
Well, so very similar. He's a sponsor, and he made like videos of him like getting knocked out, and he's like, I can't keep going anymore. Yeah, Clash Royale, that's what it is. He's like, I can't keep going. I'm a loser. No, I don't want to do anymore. Yeah. And then like he's like, but wait, I'm not a loser because I got Clash Royale, and you can too. I'm like, oh no, Jake.
You lost to Tommy Fury.
Fell down the hole.
You lost to Tommy Fury, yet you claim you're big and bad because you're the sponsor for a video game that barely anybody plays, and it's only on a mobile device. Now, if it was on like a a console or it was a big game on Steam or something like that, then yeah, that might make sense. But you have a game that pretty much anybody can get, and if they click your link, they can literally get the same exact thing, and then they can claim to be, top of the line as well.
Low key though, it would be kind of nice for a video game sponsor. A long time ago, when it was a meme, Raid Shadow Legends did contact my Discord and was like, "Hey, do you guys want to be sponsored by us?" And we laughed at it and said no. And now there's like advertisements for Raid everywhere. Like there's
Well, now if you have
I can't believe I said no to that. Ugh.
Well, you can still get sponsored by.
I could reach out to them. I could reach out to them.
You don't even need to. All you have to do is use Streamlabs OBS and sign up for an account.
Is that simple?
And you can literally get sponsored. Like everybody who uses Streamlabs OBS can now get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. They're offering it.
We're not sponsored by Streamlabs, by the way. I don't think.
No,
I'm
not sponsored by Streamlabs.
It's like, but just to give you the heads up, this is not a sponsor call out.
No. I wish I was sponsored by Streamlabs because that would be a lot easier for me. I could use Streamlabs for pretty much anything, and I can get advertised on Streamlabs. But my thing is, like, even if you get sponsored by something, don't be self-righteous or self-centered, because at the end of the day, if that company doesn't want somebody like you who's self-righteous, self-centered,
it could change up real quick.
Yeah, they could throw you out, you lose all your money and all of that. Like, Dr. Disrespect, nothing bad against him. He's probably one of the coolest streamers that I
Doctor, I love
watched.
that guy.
Yeah.
You know how tall that dude is?
He's 6'8".
He's a monster.
Yep.
He's a monster.
He was also like used to be big on Twitch, and then he got banned on Twitch.
Yeah, and then he went to YouTube, right?
And then he went to YouTube, and he's grown exponentially larger than he would on Twitch.
He changed up. It ended up changing up for him.
He actually got contacted by Trainwreck, the owner of Kick, the streaming service, and what they decided to say is they decided to go ahead and ask, "Hey, would you like to be a sponsored streamer on our thing?" He said, "For nothing less than 200 million, or maybe I'll start off with 50 million." This dude said for nothing less than 200 million, because XQC, I believe he's the streamer that actually went from Twitch to Kick.
That's the dude with the long blonde hair, right?
Yeah, they're paying him $100 million contract to stream on their service. $100 million.
Isn't it like for stream? Here's the thing about the streaming. So I'm gonna do a little story here. So I'm streaming, right, and I'm on Twitch, and I first off, 200 followers on Twitch. I'm grateful for it. Sure, I do love it. I really do. But as I'm gaming, there's somebody in the comment section that goes, how can I promote someone with such little followers? Or how can I support someone with such little followers? Yeah. And I'm like, bro, that's the point. That's how it starts. Pokimane didn't start off with nothing. Or Pokimane started off with nothing.
Yeah.
And she grew quick.
Yeah.
I mean, truth be told, it's Pokimane and she's got a personality. And so do other kids. Some people don't even have personality. Some people have physical appearances that make this followers happen.
Anthrax or whatever her name is. She's named after like some like
hot tub girl.
That she's named after some like disinfectant or like some toilet cleaner.
What?
I don't know what her name is. Like Anthrax.
Anthrax. That's as close to Ajax from Deadpool.
But what's her name? Is that bikini
it's
lady?
Like, yeah, I know. She's in the bathtub or something like that, or like she's in.
Uberax.
I'm gonna look her up. Twitch streamer.
If I butchered
I'm not
her
making.
name,
I'm not
dissing
her. I'm not dissing her. I'm just talking about like it's crazy how like certain appearances can like really boost your followers, and it's crazy. I mean, like in a sense, I hate to be this guy, but looks matter in some sense. Looks do matter in some sense.
Social media looks matter. Nothing against any Twitch streamers or her for posting what she posts. She can post whatever she posts. So we don't have any negative vibes with her or anybody else who posts.
Yes, we do. Just kidding. We don't. We really don't.
Like any like Aiden Ross, Kai Tennant,
Amaranth,
or Kai Senant.
Amaranth. It's got to be her, right?
Amaranth.
Amaranth.
I said Anthrax.
Anthrax.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
I love watching that streamer, Anthrax. I try to get inspired by Mr. Beast by watching what he does. I try to edit like him. I'm not trying to be like him though. That's the difference. I'm trying to. So this is my personality. And I think everybody has this too. As humans, we learn to adapt, we learn to evolve, we learn to change, we learn to grow. Hopefully, some people learn about humility, and I learn that every freaking day. As an instructor, it's like even when teaching a class, I still botch the line sometimes, and I'm like, oh. Or sometimes when I'm doing self-defense when I'm teaching, I have no idea, and I look over to my instructor, I go, "Sir, I don't know jack."
Yep.
And but going back to topic, it's just my goal is to just inspire others, make the money that I can, and then get my sister to freaking college.
Yep.
She wants to be a therapist, I think, but like I want her to go to college. I want her to be successful, and I didn't even go to college. College wasn't for me. I self-taught everything about myself, or everything that I do, and I think that's what most of these content creators do anyway. They self-taught everything about them.
Yep.
And it's just all that, I don't know, all that stuff that you've learned over the years about content creation, artwork, creativity, video editing, photography, all that stuff. Just like, it's not for nothing. It's just, and the worst part is like, look, we're sitting right here doing exactly what I said we were going to be doing. We were going to sit here and we're going to make this podcast, which I appreciate you having me on the show, by the way. It means a lot.
Yeah.
And my job is to support you as much as your job is to support me. We support each other. That's the whole point of content creation. Humans are meant to share and create. And I think to myself, why not we just do that together? Some people have more than others, and I get it. Like, for example, there's some people in our group that have this different outlook. Oh, just because they make a little bit more and have more followers, they think, I don't want to get caught around with these people that are just trying to start. And I'm like, well, you're silly, because you need to look at it from a bigger picture. Mm-hmm. You're helping that person grow. Not to mention that person can get you places you don't even think about.
Exactly.
It's just
called connecting.
Yes.
And it's more or less networking and stuff like that.
And
It's not that hard, but a lot of people don't want to put in the effort to network. A lot of people don't want to put in the effort to go ahead and support other people when they're getting supported themselves.
Bro, people are lazy. Let me just tell you right now, people are so lazy. Some people are like, oh, I'm too busy. I got errands to run, or I'm tired. I'm like, okay, you can work that 9 to 5. You can work the 9 to 5. That's great. But at the end of the day, the goals that you want to achieve, bro, they're on hold. They're on hold. Okay, fine. Go to Stop and Shop, work your 9 to 5, and then go to sleep, and then rinse and repeat. Like, do that. Go ahead. At the end of the day, your goal is there. Your goal's there. It's not going anywhere. Yep. But it's you got to get there. Yep. You got to get there. You got to make the work. And some people are sitting there as the day passes. Sure, I know there's my instructor at the time told me that there is no time limit on your goal path, on your path to goals or whatever. Sure, but it's just how you get up and how you commit to the goal. I'm not going to sit here, do all of this for almost 10 years, and kick the bucket and say, you know what? I'm done. I'm good. That is the biggest waste of time, because I started off with nothing but a laptop and the oldest headphones in the world. Like, I'm talking about like what probably our grandfathers used. Like those little mini foamy things with the metal piece headphones that you would use on the CD track players.
Oh,
those old school headphones.
8-track players, yeah.
And I've used those to start YouTube, and now I got a whole setup over there. Mm-hmm. And it didn't happen in 1 month. Yeah. For some people, they get lucky. Yep. Other people, they just kind of sit there and they're like waiting for years. I think. I mean, what I always remember. This is what gives me the biggest motivation. Jay-Z did not get recognized until he was 27. And now he bought the most expensive house in California. The most, $200 million, I think it is. Mm-hmm. $200 million house. The guy that got recognized at 27 is now chilling. I think he's like 57 or 60 something. Yep. And he's just chilling with Beyonce.
Yep. And we got John Travolta started off in Greece and taking Pelham 1, 2, 3. He was in Face Off with Nicolas Cage. And this dude now has the house in the property.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, we got John Travolta has a property so big that he has his own airport and his own full-size passenger airplane that you normally see at a regular airport. and he takes off in that airplane every single day because he's actually a certified pilot, and he travels wherever
he's a
he wants
pilot?
to go. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
pilot.
that.
Certified pilot, has his own airplane, has his own custom airport and everything. You know, I'll pop it up right here. That's his house with his airport. He has an airport in his backyard. So, like, working hard, not giving up, putting in the effort, networking with people, being around people that want to see you grow, being around people who want to see you flourish just like you want to see them flourish, does in fact get you far.
It does.
Like,
it really does.
You got Markiplier, who he started off doing his own thing. He then became friends with people. This dude now has more money than he can ever think of. More money than he can fathom.
You know what the crazy thing is, too? It's like, even when you start as a content creator, or even anything, you don't start off with, like, okay, maybe some people are, like loaned, $10,000 if you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth, sure. And the other thing is, like, some people just start off in, like, where I'm at right now. I mean, my studio is just in my house. That's all it is. But, you know, I'm not going to lie, I made some big flops along the way. My last relationship, it was a very toxic relationship, and I learned from it, and I'm sure she did too. And I'm not saying that I was the perfect one. A lot of things happen on both sides. We all make mistakes.
Yes.
And it just helped me really reset my path, thinking, okay, choices do affect your future. This is something that's different. Like, and that's what you said. You have to just commit to one thing. And my goal right now is, I don't know about you, but my goal right now is just connect, work, create. Like, that's all. Just connect, work, create. That's why we're doing this. And we start off in a small area like this, and then it just gets bigger. And all we ask is for the people to just watch it. Like, you can just watch, listen to it for 5 minutes, and then just, like, put your input, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I've even told people, I said, guys, if you want me to play something else, let me know in the comment section below. And then you know what I get in the comment section? Someone goes, and I'm not disrespecting nobody, but it's just kind of funny how this works out. I say right in the beginning, like first 5 seconds, guys, if you want to know if you guys want me to play something different, let me know in the comment section below. Someone in the comment section goes, how can I let you know what games I want to play? I just said it, bro. Like,
comment below.
I just said it. Just go to my Discord. Where's your Discord? Well, 7 seconds in, I said down in the description, there's a link. So it's just, some people just don't get it fully. It's just so funny. It's so, people are silly.
Yeah, it is silly. You know, add me personally down in the description below.
Oh yeah, go check this guy out.
Yeah, will be mine and his Discord links. If you want to join any of them.
And
just as a quick heads up for all you people wondering where the Discord link's going to be, the description below.
I think what I can say is that what we do is just, for me, I just want to grow and connect. That's my main goal. I just want to create, grow, connect. That's it. That's it. Create, grow, connect.
Yeah, you know, create, grow, connect. You know,
CGC?
Yeah, just like the...
Create, grow... CGC. I like that. Create, grow, connect.
CGC, which is kind of, you know, sad because it's literally one letter off from the CDC.
I could have said, or we could do CGI. Create, grow, interact.
Create, grow, interact.
I like that better.
Innovate.
I like that. Create, grow, innovate. Create, grow, interact. CGI. Yeah. I like that. Create, grow, interact. That's dope.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's like at the end of the day, if you want to see something, you want to grow, you want to actually have a good content platform or channel to, you know, have put in the effort. Don't just say, hey, you know what, I'm gonna create this channel, put 2 videos out, and then I'm gonna suddenly gain, you know, a ton of followers and I'm gonna go viral. No. First of all, that's not the case. Second of all, it takes hard work.
Yep.
Third, it takes consistency. Fourth, if you ever are struggling to get proper titles, hashtags, or any keywords, any of that, I will put in the description below. vidIQ. Everybody at vidIQ was absolutely amazing. That's how I got
He's such a sweet guy.
Yeah, they're really nice. They're real nice. It's a whole group of people, a bunch of different creators, and they teach you how to use proper keywords, proper hashtags, proper titles, how to properly make a good
oh really that's
thumbnail,
cool.
Everything.
I've heard
for
good
all
things about them.
YouTubers.
I heard good things about them, but I didn't know they do all that.
They do all that. Plus, they have their own website where you can pay $10 a month, $40 a month, $200 a month. It's all based on how many channels you have and how many channels you want to connect with. And when you connect to the channels and connect your channel to it, you can pull up your competitors. Like one of my actually 3 of my competitors on my actual vidIQ account, it's me and then my competitor Cosmitto. I put him up, see how his stats are doing compared to mine, see how I can, get on his level with views and videos and ideas and stuff like that. Then we have 9 Worthies. And
9 Worthies.
Yeah.
Great
and then
guy.
I have Mr. Beast. Those are my 3.
He's okay.
Yeah,
he's okay.
No.
Mr. Beast, the dramatic, so dramatic.
Yeah, it's not like
sorry.
he has 200 million subscribers on literally every single one of his.
Yeah, Jimmy, chill out, bro.
Chill. Like, honestly, we know. We get it. You have 200 million subscribers on all of your platforms combined. Philanthropy, Mr. Beast Reacts, Mr. Beast 2.
That guy did things that he helped a lot of people that were deaf
and blind.
Yes. Yep. How that, bro, like he did it.
Yeah,
he did that.
Which I don't understand.
All our research, all of our money and research goes into these funds, and this guy dropped so much money, and then now the blind is cured.
He did that in
what?
He did that in a matter of like one video, and it's like super crazy because not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people put in the effort to actually do that.
I don't know much of how it went down, and when I watched the video, I just know that I read articles about how he cured the deaf and cured the blind. I'm like, this guy is gonna be. The only thing that scares me though is that some people could have so much money that it could be so overwhelming that here's the other deal. This is the one thing that worries me. What if he had no money?
He wouldn't be able to do any of it.
No, but what besides that? He obviously, yes, he could not do that, but what if? Say he was not making as much money as he did. I'm going to be donating this 1,000. Maybe what if he runs out of money one day? Let's just use our imagination. It's kind of impossible. But if he happened to lose money, what would the people, the viewers, think of Mr. Beast after that? Would they
see? But his 200 million subscribers would probably donate money to where he has money again. So
that probably would happen. Okay,
it's not like he's a negative person. So let's compare him to Logan Paul. He has not done anything bad in regards to anything. Like with Chris's transition from being a man to a woman, he has not, said anything.
Chris
negative
transferred?
About it. Chris Tyson transitioned.
No way.
From a man to a woman. He has 0 pronouns right now.
Chris Tyson.
That's a dog.
This Chris Tyson?
That's Chris from Mr. Beast.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he transitioned from a man to
Oh my god! I had no... What?
Yeah, he transitioned from a man to
I'm not against it. Good for them, but just wow. Okay.
He literally posted on his social media. You can literally call him...
What?
If you search up Chris...
Wow.
Tyson.
So wait, what does Chris go by now? Christina?
No. See? Pronouns. Any for now. You can call him anything. You can call him he, she, they, them, he.
Wow.
Him. He doesn't really care, but he's switching all of his social media from Chris the Meme God to Chris Tyson. Which, Chris, if you ever do watch this, do what you need to do what you want. I'm never gonna judge anybody.
Yeah, I'm gray, so I don't really care. It's fine.
It's a gray area. If you say the wrong thing, you say the right thing. Even then, you're gonna get canceled. So anybody out there of different gender, if you classify yourself as anything else, do your own thing. Don't let anybody.
Yeah, I recently discovered more about myself like that. This year, people are like, "No, you're lying." I'm like, "No, I'm actually not. This is who I am." Basically, you ever heard of gray or you ever heard of asexual?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's an umbrella under there, and under the asexual, you have other asexualities. It's basically you're not interested in doing things with whoever you're interested in. as much. It's kind of like you don't really care for it. You don't really want that. I'm gray ace, where it's like I'm willing to do stuff, but it's just like there has to be certain occasions, or I have to be like really connected with that person. And people think, oh, that's a demisexual. Demi is like, I can only do this stuff if I'm fully connected and emotionally attached to this person. Yes, that's that. But for me, it's like I can still be emotionally attached to my woman, but at the same time, it's like I it'll have to be like once a month. I'll be like really interested in doing stuff with her. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is. That's just how I work. And it could happen anytime. I could be like, it could be 3 a.m. and I could look at her and be like, right now. So it happens. It's just, but that's just, I don't care. Even if I'm not grays, even if I'm straight, even if I'm gay, whatever. If I don't care who you are. I think we're supposed to love. Like, I don't get why people got to like say this is wrong and I'm going to cancel it. Stupid.
No, because I'm Christian. I believe in God. You know, and with Christianity, we don't ourselves believe in this kind of stuff. But on the other hand, we're not going to down somebody or humiliate somebody or tell them they're useless based on what they are or what they do.
There's so much hate in this world.
If somebody wants to do what they want to do when they want to do it, that's their own body. That's their own situation. But when you involve kids and you go ahead and you start overdoing it, then that's a different case. It used to be the same with Christianity. And I agree with this.
And I know this, sorry to cut you off. I know this is a sensitive topic for some people, but just hear us out. Go ahead.
Christians used to go ahead and get pushed aside and get told that we're shoving the Bible down people's faces or throats. And that changed. Like I said, anybody can do whatever they want with whatever they want with whoever they want.
Absolutely.
That's your life. I'm not going to control it. You know, be happy. You know, I'm not ever going to down you for whatever you do. You know, it's like, you know, we know people that are, you know,
we do. We know many people that are going through changes as well as like, people are going through transitions as we speak.
You know, we know people that are, you know, bi or gay, and it's like, I have a family member who is gay. I don't down them, but, you know, my biological family decided to go ahead and disown me because they thought I was downing one of my family members for being who they are.
Yeah.
I don't care what he does. He can do whatever he wants. The man's in Kentucky. He doesn't really care. It's like, what am I going to do to him way over here in Connecticut? Like, how am I going to ruin his life? He's happy. He does art. He has a good paying job. He has a house, and he's living his life. Just let the man live it. Do not get him involved in the problems you may have with me. Okay? Just because I'm not giving you money because you don't want to work does not mean I am I don't even know how to like generalize it. Phobic against anything. You know, like
I hear you.
I don't like spiders. That's the only thing I'm phobic against is spiders. I have arachnophobia. I hate spiders.
Spiders ain't it for me.
I hate
Spider-Man is the only go. That's fine. Miles,
Spider-Man, Spider-Pig.
Peter and Miles. Yeah, Spider-Pig.
Spider-Pig. We got, you know, Miles Morales. You know, we got regular Spider-Man. You got the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Just pulled Marvel out of your pocket. You know? Just started talking about superheroes.
Yeah, like, I'm not going to go ahead and be mean towards Dr. Octopus because he's part octopus. Like, come on.
Oh yeah. They're starting to like they added pronouns in Transformers not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
The cartoon.
And I was a little confused by that because I'm like, well, they're robots. I mean, you could introduce that and say like they them.
But at the end of the day, they're robots. They don't.
I know it's a cartoon show, but I know what they're doing. They're just trying to basically say like even a robot
equality.
Yeah, equality. Exactly.
In all people.
I'd rather just that's how it should be. Just let people just do what they want. As long as it's like safe and it doesn't cause any violence, then sure, go at it. As long as it's peaceful, as long as what you're doing is peaceful and doesn't stir up trouble, then it's fine. But here's the thing: if you're doing good, this is the one thing I tell. This is where like I really wanted to get this off my chest in this podcast too. there's so much good you can be doing. People will hate you for it because people will be so jealous of the amount of kindness and the amount of things that you're capable of. It's kind of like people love riding the hate train for that.
Yeah, they're like taking advantage of people who are nice. Like me personally, I'm nice to people, and then I get taken advantage of from, you know, people that I call my friends. I started this podcast, and one of my friends blocked me because he had a podcast, and my podcast is doing better than his. I'm sorry, I have 100 people listening to me on Spotify a day. Okay, I have 100 people a day listening to me on my podcast. And he has like 8 or 9 people overall that listen to him on all social media. It's not my fault. I know how to market. I went to school for it. I went to school for content creating,
you worked
graphic
for
design.
it. You worked for it.
I worked for it. I'm sorry that you are paying like $500 a session to go into a studio.
Yeah.
And I have the connection to go to my library, and they have a studio I can use for free.
Really?
I also have all of this stuff here. I have a green screen. I have this this light right here. I have webcams, cameras. I have this microphone. Okay? I put in the hard work. You know, just like Cosmitto over here put in the hard work. He didn't just start his channel up one day and then drastically gain 50,000 subscribers.
It didn't work like that.
No, that's not how it works. He started off as a gamer jock. He then proceeded to go to Cosmitto, okay? Cosmitto was the best choice for him. Yes, he's rebranded his banner a ton of times.
It's just how it is.
But it's evolution. Like, I've had to rebrand my banner in the past week and a half 4 times.
Yeah.
And I needed to get it to the point where it fit perfectly, it looks perfect, and it looks pristine, okay? And it now does. You know, it's that consistency, the proper use is the proper technology and media that you use, the proper connections with people, and the overall giving back to your community. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, go to vidIQ. If you also want to interact with your viewers, tell them to comment down below and talk to them. Respond to the comments down below. Pin the comments down below. Go to your community page, because I know every person has a community page on their channel now, because it was rolled out to literally every channel.
Yeah.
On YouTube, along with handles. So claim your handle right now, before it's taken by some random dude that uploaded a video 5 years ago.
Yeah, we don't
tripping. Yeah. And then use your community section. You can now do quizzes. You can upload picture polls. You can post photos, tag people, post links to people's YouTube videos. I tagged this dude in my community section probably. Every time he uploads a video, I'll post a thing on my community page, and guys, I'll tag him and let people know, hey, he's live.
It's just all about the support. There's some people that are like there's this guy named DJ ZD Code, and he's a really good friend of ours, and all he just does is promote. And, you know, a lot of the times there's just some places that, and guys, if I can just kind of be the plug here. If you guys want good music, DJ ZD Code is the guy. He just started. His songs on Spotify, by the way. He got tracks on Spotify, and they're good. They're really, really good. You're gonna be with him soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna be interviewing.
So you're gonna be interviewing Zach. So it just So I've known that guy for a while. He's good. He started off at this bar in Naugatuck for a minute, and then I worked with him by making videos, and then I ended up getting swamped by karate and stuff. So that I ended up having to not partner with him for a while, and it sucked because I wanted to watch the dude grow, and I still am. It's just through social media, and this guy's been killing it. This guy has been a good friend for a while. He's always hyping me up, always being a motivator, always trying to like really go for the next thing, always pushing the music, always trying to make the right choices when it comes to going. When you're at that bar, when you're with him, I can say that it's gonna be a good night. When you are at that bar, hanging out, and you're like, you don't know what to listen to, and you see this guy walk in, and I love him, but with his bald head, he walking in, you see the little shine from the reflection. Oh, who that? Oh, that's a DJ. He can come at me. He can beat me up later for it later. He knows I love him, but like he sets up and he just starts the show, and it's like, damn. this is a good time. That's that vibe, and I'm smiling for the people. And if Zach, if you're watching this video, you see the smile. If you're not, man, I'm smiling. Like it's just you put a lot of work into it, and you're one of the people that inspire me. So there's a lot of people that I look at that I'm like, damn, these guys, like, some of the people that like have less content than you can be like the biggest like role models. There's this one kid in my class, and he's like 17 or something, but this guy can do a split all the way. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah.
I'm like looking at my split. I'm like, yeah, I got something, but it's just not enough. But I'm looking at these kids and I'm like, man, I want to be like these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I can't do a split with anything. If I do a split, I will split.
So it's like, regardless of where you go, you're going to meet and greet people. First off, I'm only 27. My life ain't over yet. There's a lot more people that I'm going to meet that I'm going to probably be inspired by, and I'm going to grow and learn from them. I'm going to partner with them, and I'm just looking for positive feedback. Any type of feedback is positive to me because it's just going to make me a better person. Some people may hit me with the hard criticism feedback, which, like, you know, there's plenty of those guys where they're like, I guess it was okay. Okay, well, I've heard plenty of that.
Yeah.
But tell me what you need me to do. Tell me what I need to work on. Stuff like that. Yeah. Don't tell me it's ass. Tell me, like, what you think it is.
Exactly.
It's, you know, it's just...
I turned 28 in 2 weeks. Okay. I turned 28 in 2 weeks. And I have a podcast. I'm engaged. Okay. I'm moving. I will no longer be here in November. I will move November 1st permanently, and I won't be here anymore unless to come and visit friends. And
sad days.
I'm moving to Hawaii, okay, to live with my soon-to-be wife.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to continue doing the podcast, even when I'm there. You know, I'll have my mic there, I'll have my lights and everything. I have my green screen, which will be set up on a giant stand. There may not be a lot of room, but hey, I'm still going to be working, still going to be doing what I need to do. I'm going to be working hard.
Yes.
It costs a lot of money to send my car over there, so there's that. But
you got a nice car.
Yeah, it cost me $3,700 just to send my car over to Hawaii.
It's wild.
So, yeah.
Taxes?
Like, wow.
Connecticut taxes?
No, Hawaiian taxes.
Right.
Hawaiian taxes.
I feel like if it was Connecticut
it's
taxes,
less.
Yeah,
it would have been like $5,000 if it was Connecticut taxes.
If it was reversed.
Yeah, because in Hawaii their taxes for. Well, technically, I'm still in the United States. I'm just going to the continental United States, or not the continental United States. I'll be outside of the continental United States. So the continental United States is within the country itself.
Bro, it's gonna be hot.
Oh, it's gonna be hot. I'm gonna be in the middle of the ocean.
It's gonna be hot.
The only thing I would have to worry about is a tsunami or a hurricane. That's about it.
Dang, I just realized you gotta fly to New York City now. You can't just drive there no more.
Yeah.
You gotta fly.
2 hours to drive to New York. It's gonna take me probably 4,000 miles to fly to New York.
Yo, we're trying to go see the Rockettes. You coming through?
Yeah, I'll be there in 23.6 hours.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow. I mean, you could pull something like that if you wanted to. But
that's true, because I get a lot of points from Delta Airlines, so I could probably get a flight for free for me and the wife. So.
What's good about being in Hawaii though? I mean, there's people got to know everybody there.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be people know people know people know people. So it's like, oh, Roger? Oh, I know Roger. He's on the other island. I just saw him the other day.
Yeah, exactly. And it's also like, if you want to go from like, let's say you want to go from like Connecticut to Florida, it's like $400, right? If you want to go from Maui to Oahu, it's $75 in only a half an hour. Yeah, it's that easy.
You got a life vacation, man. I think you're just chilling at this point.
So we leave Thursday at like 7 in the morning. So we're going from Connecticut to Detroit, from Detroit to Maui. And we'll be staying there from the 20th until the 4th of August. So we're going to be there for a good 2.5 weeks. And we're going to be doing some activities, eating, you know, just having fun. I rented a Jeep Wrangler, like a nice brand new Jeep Wrangler. And we'll have the roof off and the doors off. It'll be nice, you know.
You're going to drive straight into the volcano?
Yeah, just go straight up off a ramp, go over. It's like Evel Knievel. Straight into the depths of the volcano.
You got to wait for it to blow up just for effect, though. Yeah, you have to.
Then I'm gonna come out, pull my mask off, and I'm gonna be Scorpion.
Yes, he's a skeleton. You got a skeleton.
Just come straight out of the ground in front of like the whole entire city and just be like,
you use all your willpower
Get
just
over
for that
here.
moment.
yeah. I'm just gonna look at somebody, point at them, and say, "Get over here." But
That new Mortal Kombat game looks pretty good, though. I might get it.
in Mortal Kombat 2, the movie looks spectacular.
There's another one coming out?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
It's called Mortal Kombat Legacy. You know the old Mortal Kombat Legacy movie that they had a while ago?
Are they remaking it?
They're remaking it into the second Mortal
didn't know
Kombat
that.
movie,
Okay, well that's exciting.
where Scorpion actually reveals his face, his true form, which is the skeleton form. And
As he should have. As he should have.
he should have, when he came back and
That
destroyed Sub-Zero, he should not have had the regular face. He should have had the mask on, and then he should have taken it off. He should have had the skeleton face on fire, and he should have just put Sub-Zero into the underworld.
That
Now,
last
he
fight-
made Sub-Zero freeze himself.
That last fight was like, what was it? They were like in a cage. It was almost like an octagon ring.
Yeah, Sub-Zero froze the whole thing, and then, Scorpion ended up taking his little chain saying, "Get over here," and then he made Sub-Zero freeze himself. Like,
Didn't they all fight Scorpion at the end of the movie too? Like
Yeah.
it was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero. No. It was Sub-Zero was the bad guy in that one.
Sub-Zero was the bad guy, but it was Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and
It was Scorpion's like
Kung Lao, I think.
his grandson or son or something
Yeah.
like that. It was like some family thing.
Yeah, I don't remember the guy's name, but my favorite part of that movie was when the Goro tried to attack the house, and he just grabbed both of Goro's arms and just ripped them off.
He ripped them up. He ripped them off.
I don't know. It
was a pretty good movie. I liked it.
It was nice.
It was pretty good. I didn't think there was any really negatives like stuff about it. I mean, I don't really know Mortal Kombat enough to like know the true like history and see if it was like comically or like true history accurate, like based on like how the games are made. Cole Young was who?
Young, was the younger guy who actually had the arms. We had Scorpion and Noobs.
I thought it was going to be
Noob
Takeda. I thought Takeda was going to be Takeda.
Noob was in it?
I thought this guy from Takeda from Mortal Kombat 10. He was like the trainer or the student of Scorpion, I think.
Yeah, these things that the people that they chose were like perfect with when it came to like connecting it to the video game. Like the only one that I would have suggested that they keep a long-haired white guy is Raiden.
Oh, Raiden.
Because in all the original Mortal Kombat movies, the video games and everything, Raiden is not of Asian descent. Raiden is an older white god with long white hair.
He's a Caucasian god?
Yeah, he's a Caucasian god.
I didn't know that.
Caucasian god, and they made him... I do have to give respect to the actor who actually played Raiden.
Wait, what culture was Raiden?
He was Asian in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, because the director, I believe, is also of Asian descent, so...
You know what? That's fine. The fighting was so good. I like the fighting.
People crapped on this movie so badly to the point where like they were very rough on themselves about actually making a second movie. And then they finally did.
Do you remember a movie? It was called It was a Dragon Ball movie.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yes, that might. That piece of garbage.
That Dragon Ball Evolution. The only good thing about that movie
was when it was
Piccolo.
over. Oh, Piccolo? Okay, I was going to say when it was over.
Was Piccolo, and the fact that they actually had the Dragon Balls hovering, and every time you picked up a Dragon Ball, it would rotate and, form into the number of the Dragon Ball that it was.
I guess the party scene was pretty cool. Like
the party scene was nice when he destroyed the dude's it was his Camaro.
He did it himself. He was just dodging he was dodging the crowbar. First off, you would think if you missed when you swing at someone that's on your car and you miss and you hit your own, you should stop.
No, he continued and continued and continued until his car just dropped.
Oh my god, his car got smashed. If you hit your car once, why do you continue to swing?
See, my opinion on that movie is the only good vehicle in that movie was the quad. This woman had a little device about this big. She threw it on the ground.
Oh,
and it turned into a quad.
That was dope.
A quad. And the fact that...
Wait, was Bulma in it?
Bulma was the woman who had the quad.
Bulma was the girl, yeah. And then who was the grandfather? Was that Master Roshi?
So no, Master Roshi was the one he had gone with before on the adventure. So Master Roshi is played by probably one of the dopest martial artists out there, Chow Yun-Fat. This dude is absolutely amazing. He's played in many movies, The Forbidden Kingdom. He was all of the Ip Man movies.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Ip Man's good. Ip Man's good.
Chow Yun-Fat. This is Chow Yun-Fat.
Who
you probably recognize him. He's like in most. He was in the Bulletproof Monk.
Oh,
the
yeah,
one
he's
with,
good.
With
He's
Sean
good.
William
He's
Scott.
good.
Yeah, he was really good. The only thing that I don't understand is like
he was good.
Why? Because doesn't Bulma have purple hair?
Blue
hair.
Bulma has blue hair.
This woman, Bulma, didn't have blue hair.
Oh yeah. Bulma, it was different colors.
Bulma was also played by the chick who played in the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh really?
The same exact. Look at
Emmy
Rossum played Bulma, right? But she was also in Phantom of the Opera, and she also played the sister in Shameless.
That's like a big U-turn.
Yeah, look, like, she played Fiona Gallagher in Shameless.
Oh.
Ay, boy, she went
you know
from the Phantom of the Opera to Shameless. No, to Dragon Ball Evolution to Shameless.
A little bit of everything.
And now she doesn't even act.
Sounds familiar. Like, yeah, a little bit of everything. I mean, that's the thing about the creation. It's just like, just take what you got, take what you can get, and just keep working.
Yeah,
that's fine. I mean, like, that's kind of what we're doing. At the end of the day, I mean, we're gonna take what we can. We're gonna try to make it work, and then what is it? Just kind of hopefully evolve the right way.
Yeah, exactly.
As time goes on, but I can say that from my experience of doing pretty much a little bit of everything. It's just. I guess I can give a little bit of advice. I can say if you plan on uploading or creating and you have no idea what to start off with, do something that you enjoy. And people are like, oh, I have no ideas. No, you lie. What is your favorite thing that you like doing? Even if it looks like crap to some people, somebody's going to appreciate what you do. All it takes is one upload. All it takes is one video. It's not like terrible.
No.
I mean, like, look.
You want to upload.
I mean, our videos are like. I mean, look at. I look whiter than the sky, whiter than a cloud in the sky, and it's like not that
just as white.
Yeah, so it's just like quality's whatever. It's just like what we're talking about too, and people are like looking for the you don't have the 8K camera, you don't have the 4K 60 FPS. I'm like, who cares?
Like, I don't really care. Like, the camera that we're recording off right now is 1080p. So if anybody has anything to complain about it being 4K, I'm not spending $600-700 on a camera that does 4K. My camera in my bag does 4K, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah, in time it'll come, but as of now, it's just not right now.
Like, I have this $200 microphone.
It's a nice microphone.
Okay, and I'd rather have better sound quality than have the most absurd, high tech, quality of the camera.
Yeah, honestly, I'd rather have good audio quality than good video quality on my camera, because at least at the end of the day, like, I can actually, like, even if it's a 380 kind of quality on my camera, at least my microphone is doable. I don't want to sound like I'm talking through like a military radio.
Exactly. Like, so what if the podcast looks like Dragon Tail status, all messed up and stuff? No, we're gonna have that high quality radio station sound where it's crisp, clear, and concise.
That's what the podcast is for. I mean, it's like what you're doing is like, I mean, you do need some pretty good quality, and this is a good microphone for it. But by the way, thanks again for having me on this podcast. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Not much I didn't really want to go too much in depth about myself. I figured we just like have a nice conversation, which was good. We talked about a lot of stuff.
We talked about life, social media, the good influencers, the not so good influencers, what people do, what people want to do, what people have done to make themselves famous, working with the people that want to help you, networking. If you upload a video and you want to upload something that you love to do, upload it. The worst that could happen is either gets a copyright strike and you get it taken down and you just upload something with different music or different text, or you don't get any views, or it just doesn't upload. But at the end of the day, upload it. Don't stop uploading. Upload it. If you get 1 view for 1 video, so what? The next video you upload might get 1,000 views. I uploaded 1 video one day, it got 30 views. Uploaded a video that same day at 6:30 p.m. 3,000 views.
I can see you editing a lot of Instagram reel inspiration quotes to this later down the road. Because I know that's what your podcast goes for. It goes like for a lot of positive stuff, which is good.
So we're positive on the Not a Nobody podcast. We're about self-improvement. We're about helping people. We're not about tearing anybody down. As we emphasized on every topic that we have talked about today, we did not tear anybody down. We literally said we're not tearing anybody down. We're just voicing our own opinions. You know, not in a negative way, not in a way that'll cancel us, but in our own way.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you can do that yourself, then you're going to grow and you're going to do whatever you can.
So I think with everybody that's watching this, my 2 cents are keep growing, CGI, connect, grow, interact, because if you don't reach out and if you don't learn how to connect and socialize, then you probably may not go far. I only say this because it's true. I thought for some reason I could do most of the stuff by myself. I can't. I need to interact with people because it's the only way you're going to get known. You have to socialize. You have to interact with people. That's the point of being a content creator. You interact. You literally just said it. You connect, you grow, you interact.
Yep, CGI. We're always going to be like, if you need anything or have any questions in regards to any social media or anything related to podcasts, what we use for the technology on the Not a Nobody podcast, ask questions in the comments down below.
Yes.
I will also be making a community post asking what you guys would like to see on the channel, shouting out Cosmitto as always, and telling you guys to look forward to this video being uploaded. Like always, everybody, please do like, subscribe, comment down below any questions you have regarding this channel or Cosmitto's channel, and go check him out. He plays horrorgames.exe games, like I mentioned before and earlier in the podcast. He's very well known for his EXE games. He's growing. Help get this man to 100,000 subscribers so he can finally get that YouTube play button.
I really, really want it. I'm not going to lie.
I'm going to get to the point where I get the Ruby play button. But anyways, y'all, have a nice day. Enjoy yourself.
Bye, guys.
And we'll see you guys next time.